Hey guys, welcome to another mod review. This is the Quiverbow mod, and what this does is it adds a bunch of new bows to the game, or really if you wanted to call some of these guns. But these will pretty much make playing survival Minecraft a lot more fun. This would be a really great mod for maybe mod pack, and it just gives you a nice variety of weapons that will be really awesome to use. So let's get started. So first, for this bow, which is the bow with quiver, you're going to need to create these special arrows, which you create by just putting 8 arrows in a little circle like that, and then a string in the middle, and it pretty much just bundles 8 arrows together. And then once you're done with that, you just need to craft one of these. It's 3 string, 3 sticks, and 3 leather. And once you've made that, you will just get an empty one. And once you have an empty one of these, you just need to put it in a crafting table and surround it with those. You could do 1 through 8 piles of them, so you could have up to 256 arrows. But this bow doesn't really do anything special. It pretty much just shoots like a regular bow, except it holds more, arrows. So I'm just gonna skip this one for now. And then, so the next one is the compact crossbow, and you just create this with 3 string, 3 wooden blocks, and 3 sticks, and you get an empty one. And then every shot you have to combine it with a arrow, and that can get a little repetitive, so just be warned. But oh, well, I'm in creative mode, so I'm kind of rapid firing. Pretty much this is like a bow, but it has a lot more power, so if I can just hit that, I could probably actually kill it. Yes. So it does a lot of damage, so it's a really good bow if you want to make it, or it's a crossbow, but you'll have to reload it every single shot by crafting a arrow with that thing, so that'll kind of get a little annoying sometimes, so just watch out for that and know if you want to make that or not. So the next one is the blaze crossbow. You make this by taking the compact crossbow, putting it in the middle, surrounding it with 4 iron, and then surrounding those iron thingies with blaze powder. So once you've done that, you will just get an empty one, and then again, kind of like that one, you just need to craft a blaze rod with it every single time you shoot it. And this one pretty much just, let's find a new target. This one shoots a flaming bullet. Yes, so you can see it killed it and it lit on fire. So yeah, it's very powerful, and again, it could be a little tedious to reload it over and over and over again though. Oh, why does it have to rain now? Oh well. Okay, the next one is the double crossbow, and this is created with a regular crossbow, 1 sticky piston, and a repeater. And again, you'll get an empty one, and then you just have to craft it with arrows again. And once you do that, it will pretty much be the same as the regular crossbow, except you can fire off 2 shots. So it also shoots a little slower, but let's see if there's like a delay time. Yes, retotting, I think it said. But yeah, so you'll get 2 shots before you have to reload that, and that could be a little easier. So this next one is the dragon box, and this actually shoots fireworks pretty much. So to make this, you're just gonna need to first make fireworks, and just in case you don't remember how to make fireworks, because I honestly forgot there were fireworks in this game, it's just 1 gunpowder and 1 paper, and then once you've made those, just surround a bunch of fireworks like that, and then a string in the middle, and again, it's kind of like that bundle of arrows or whatever it's called, and it just gathers them together. And then you do the same thing with this. You just after you craft this, which is 2 string, 2 sticks, 3 iron, and 1 flint and steel, you'll get an empty one, and then you just surround this thing in the crafting table with a bunch of those. It doesn't really matter how much, you'll just get more ammo. And oh, let's drag this over here. As you can see, we have 64 out of 64 rockets. That's a lot. Max damage is only 4, but it does flame for 20 seconds. That's a really long time. And let's just test this. I'm going to quickly toggle downfall because that's just really getting annoying. Okay, so let's just try and hit that cow. Oh yeah, the bullets kind of fly down weird. There we go. Wow, that thing is really powerful. Okay. This is a really fun one to use, but just because of the trajectory, it shoots down. And this doesn't cause any damage to terrain, so you can just, shoot whatever you want, and it won't harm it. And yeah, so let's get to the next one. This is really cool. This is the powder knuckles. You create this with 4 leather, 1 stick, and 3 iron. and you'll get this thing except empty. And then what you do is just like those, you surround gunpowder around this in the crafting table, and once you get this is really cool. So I'll just kind of fly over to a little target, and you can hit them. If you left click, it blows them up, and then you can also use it on terrain, and you right click and it'll explode it. So you could, you know, create a lot of mayhem and breach places or whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's really cool. It's kind of like upgraded brass knuckles, you know, if there were brass knuckles in Minecraft. But yeah, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of a couple of those. This is the ender bow, and you create this with 2 Eye of Enders, I think that's what they're called, 3 sticks, 1 iron, and 3 string, yes, and you'll just get the empty one, except it's not really empty, you just shoot it with arrows. And then once you have this, pretty much, when you zoom, these little red things will fly out, and that's showing you exactly where this thing is going to hit. So you can't really see them far away very well, but this is nice for, like, maybe if you had this in multiplayer and you were trying to hit somebody, you could just, you know, so let's say you were trying to hit them and they're right there. As you can see, the arrow, oops, the arrow did hit right there. So it's very accurate bow and easy to use, except those red things are kind of annoying because they don't disappear very fast. But yeah, the next one is the ender rifle. This is pretty much an upgraded version, and it shoots farther. It is 2 ender pearls, 1 iron, 1, oh, these are kind of hard to see, 1 regular piston, 1 sticky piston, 1 tripwire, 2 obsidian, and another iron. And once you get this, it'll be empty, and then you just surround it again with iron, and that pretty much makes it shoot again. So this says in the description that you crouch to zoom, but when I crouched to zoom, I got stuck zoomed in, and I couldn't get out. I tried restarting the world, I tried different worlds, I even tried restarting Minecraft, and I had to end up deleting Minecraft just to get this to unzoom again. So I do not recommend hitting shift. I'm not even going to try it again because it is not worth it. So yeah, but pretty much this thing just shoots a lot farther. I'll just try and it kind of, oh wow, I hit that. It kind of has kickback, as you can see, like when I shoot, it kind of hits me backwards. And does it, oh yes, it also has knockback too, and it does a huge amount of damage, so it's a pretty good thing to make. Just recommend to you, do not press shift. It might have just been a bug at one time, but I didn't really want to figure it out, so yeah. This next one is really awesome, I love it. It's called the coin tosser. It is 2 iron on each side, a regular piston in the middle, and a lever on the bottom, and once you get it, it'll be empty. And then you just surround it with gold, and then once you've done that, this thing pretty much just is like a shotgun. As you can see, I shot a bunch of things out, and it does a lot of damage to things all around you, and you can also hit multiple targets at once. Let's see if I can do this. Oh well. But yeah, it's very helpful and nice to use, so yeah, I really like that one. So let's go to the next one though. This is the firework rocket launcher. Yeah, it shoots really big fireworks, and this thing is probably the most annoying one to keep reloading, because first you have to craft this thing, which is 1 flint and steel, 2 iron, and then 3 wood, and then you'll get the empty one. And then to craft it, you have to put that there, and then a TNT, 2 paper, string, and a wood, and that's just to load this thing once. Now be really careful with this, because when I was setting all this up, I tried to place it here and I accidentally missed, I guess, and it completely blew up half of this, so I had to set it all up, and I was not happy, but I built it again anyways. So anyways, I'll just show this to you, and it's a very big explosion. So it's like probably just a regular TNT about. And then, so once you've shot that, you have to completely do all of that again. So that's how you can really tell why it'd be kind of annoying to keep using it. And that's also why you'd want to make the improved rocket launcher. And you make this by putting the old one right there, and then 2 iron on the sides, 3 obsidian on bottom and on top, and then you'll get this. And then you just have to make ammo for it, and you make the ammo with 1 wood, 1 string, 3 paper, and 3 paper right there and there, and 1 TNT, and then you just have all that ammo, and then you get a loaded one. And this one, pretty much you can just shoot and it works the exact same as you can see, except you don't have to completely like craft it again just to get another shot. You just have to have ammo. So I really recommend, if you're gonna take the rocket launcher, you might as well upgrade it, because I'd suck to have to craft it again every single shot. The next one is the lapis coil. This one adds a bunch of like strange effects to whatever you shoot. You need to take 2 iron and 2 repeaters, a piston and a lever, and you'll get the empty one. And again, just surround it with lapis blocks, and then you'll get the full one. And as you can see, it shoots weird like little I don't know, spikes, and they have cool sound effects. And when I shoot it, as you can see as potion effects, I think it gives it weakness, slowness, and there's one other, I can't remember it. Maybe it's, oh yes, it's the hunger one. So yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage. As you can see, it only does 2 damage, which is not a lot. Oh, that's what it, 2 nausea, 2 hunger, and 2 weakness, and we all know nausea sucks, so don't get shot by that if you're in multiplayer or something. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. The next one is the Obsidian spear rifle. It sounds kind of hardcore, so what you're going to need is 4 obsidian around the outside, 2 iron, 1 piston in the middle, and then 1 lever. And once you've gotten that, you'll just have this right here, and it'll be an empty version. And then to load it, you just need to craft the empty one with 1 obsidian and 1 gunpowder, and you'll get the Obsidian spear rifle. And this thing is like ridiculously powerful, and it has a lot of kickback. And let's just test it on this cow again. As you can see, the kickback again, kind of like that other weapon, I can't remember what it was, but it does a really big amount of damage. As you can see, it does 10 damage, and it also has wither effect. But once you shoot, it has a charge time. It has to, see, as you can see, it says cooldown. It takes like 5 seconds ish, and then it'll be done cooling down. But yeah, it's very powerful, but it's kind of like that rocket launcher. You're gonna have to redo it every time, except not as bad, because there's only 2 things you have to add to it. And finally, the last one is the redstone sprayer, and this thing is kind of strange. So you'd need 4 iron, a sticky piston and a regular piston, 2 redstone repeaters, and then once you've made that, you just need to surround it with redstone blocks. And once you've done that, this thing, I think it has a really short range, because I used it and it didn't work too great, like how far it shot, but I'm just gonna test it on maybe a mob, because it does poison 2 and blindness 1. And yeah, so I'll just, am I on, let me see if I'm on easy. Oh, I'm on normal, okay. I'll get a zombie, because I have pretty good health. Place 1, and, oh. Okay. First I need to get a loaded version, or it's not going to work very well. Right here, and then I'll just place the zombie under there now, and shoot. Oh, see, as you can see, it now has a, well, it's kind of aimless. It doesn't know where it's going because it has blindness, and then it can kind of just incinerate this guy. Seems like it's taking a while to die. I don't think this does any actual damage. It just does the, what was it again? It was poison 2 and blindness 1. So yeah, if you shoot that at somebody, they'll be blind and they will be poisoned. So it's a pretty good weapon, although it's not the best. And probably my favorite out of all of these would be the rocket launcher, because it's just really cool. And or maybe the coin tosser, because it's like a shotgun and I really like it. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, favorite, and subscribe. I will leave the download link in the description for the mod if you want to check it out. So anyways, until next time, thanks for watching.